Hi everyone, Cendril here. Going back to Hand of Fate 2. This is today. We're doing this today until I either run out of time or we actually complete it. So this is how this is going to work. We're going to use Goblin Town. There's something else. I need... Grimalkin. What do I want to take out instead? I don't need life. We're going to keep St. Tala's Day for the chance to get more blessings, and Forgotten Dreams. So this is how this is going to work. We are going to change up a few of these things. I need the mask. Mask of Holy Fortunes. So here's the plan. We want to buy Mask of Holy Fortunes, which gives us the avoid failure, right? But we're not going to avoid failure. We're going to get the Mask of Holy Fortunes. We're going to try to get Goblin Town on the last. Fail Goblin Town on purpose because it randomly teleports you someplace. Looking back at old episodes. And then hope that random teleportation takes us to where we want to go. Takes us to the one card that we can't get to. Grimalkin also has a chance to teleport, I believe. But I don't remember how. Mainly we're going to try to use Goblin Town. We're going to take Forgotten Dreams. That way we can go into Goblin Town again if we either find it later or, if we get Forgotten Dreams at the last for another shot at Goblin Town. That's the plan. This is pure RNG. And it stinks. It's dumb. And I'm not a fan of it at all. Alright, I don't have a companion. I can't do those here. You're new, why not? Just to see you. Because this is the dumbest one we've done so far. Period. It just is. None of this really matters. I know, Kurna. I'm sorry to hear that. I've read what you put in Discord.
I guess that card is one of your favorites. I don't see the appeal.
Okay, shuffle less, avoid failure, even though we want failure for a few things. Bounty Hunter's Helm, just so it's Just so we can see what it is. We want Mask of Holy Fortunes. That's what we want. Now again, this is all pure RNG. Whether this ends up working or not. We're going to take both the Necromancer's Call and Fate's Path because that gives us blessings. Or blessings to throw away. To get the gold, we have to give the potion to the guy, which means we have to complete those things again. Give the potion to him, and then luck out and get teleported to the other card. Again, we could be at this for hours and never luck out, or we could get it on the first try because RNG decides to be nice, which RNG rarely is. So, not the most fun thing here, so background noise or whatever.
The devil calls, and we must find the possible in the impossible.
I wish there was just a skip.
If we wish to push forward.
Just let me skip all dialogue and go to the next option for things like that. Especially with how many times we're going to restart this. We would get St. Talla's Day at the beginning. Luck. Retros reduced to failure. That doesn't help me. Right, but the game should. Why were we summoned? That's right, I'm gonna be rude. Because it's the first option. I treat this like a,
Radiant with potential gains.
Let's see, Bounty Hunter Helm. After every encounter with combat, draw a gold gain card. That's awesome. I like that. Money. There's Guardian Angel, which allows us to retry any chance cards. Map. Add +1 to your dice score. So we get all these blessings. Because it doesn't matter whether we do or not. That's what stinks. I ran this a few times off screen. The night that we did it the first time. And at the end, it's 4 failures no matter what you do. So you might as well take him for all he's worth.
I would hope you know better than to keep counsel with the Fae. Those deals never work well for your kind.
Because we can use the extra blessings to help us. In the depth of the forest, you find a young woman crying, her child tugging at her skirt. She tells you that her eldest had disappeared after ignoring her warning about the fairy ring. You notice a circle of toadstools in the meadow nearby. You offer to help find her child. Spare me some food. I don't have 15 food. Yeah, no food. Oh, lose food anyway. Random encounter card. Hello, random person. Yay, 5 food. That kind of stinks up that all showed up there. See, that was perfect. Takes you to a random encounter card. Hey, the fairy ring can do it too. Alright, next. We go to the village, find out we don't have enough. Anyway, Goblin down his ear, that stinks. Terrible luck. General store is here though, so we're gonna go to Goblin Town and get our money. You do us no good here. Alright, Great Traveler. We have to get the horn. So strike the creature from behind. If you try to talk to it, it just vanishes and then you're SOL. Yes, I tried that too. So, don't do that.
Your supplies are running low. Make your choices carefully.
Oh, you don't have what I want. I'll take... Oh, I don't need virtual. So I'll buy food instead. Because we're about to go get money anyway. Didn't have the equipment I wanted, sadly. Alright, accept. No. Gotta find the success. Look, we did it. If you fail, nothing happens. He has you just pick the card again.
Let action carry you forward.
Because he's playing the long game. All he cares about is that final draw. Where he keeps us forever. And we auto lose.
There are benefits to besting the devil, not least of which are the new friends you will meet along the way.
Are you the one who ruined Apollion's fun? I'm about to. With some luck. So that's funny. Because this one comes before that. That's cool. How delightful. Did he cry? He used to be such a crier in our youth. That's awesome. Because this would have came forth after. Well, I'm gonna try my best to make him cry. Wonderful. She pokes at your bicep. I'll remove your curses if you like. Ooh. Pure as a mountain spring. There are no curses for me to take. How unfortunate. Still laughing about Apollion's failure, which will happen hopefully sometime today. When waves goodbye and disappears into the night. You're awesome. You remove curses. I am down for that. You could run through purgatory. If you were lucky. Run through purgatory. Then find Demon Ra. And just get 2 blessings. If she gets rid of all curses. Or just have 1 less curse. Alright, Great Traveler. What's required next? He takes the blessings. Now we have a lot of blessings, thankfully. Allies return. Go away. We now have 2... No, Death Die. Yeah, Death Die can go away. Necromancer's Call can go away. Okay. Darn, still didn't have what I wanted, but we can shuffle less. Because we're about to get all the money anyway. Buy some additional food. There's no spins though. It's all card. I need money. Sure, why not? There's all the money. Alright, now unfortunately we already went into most of the stuff. So, now the tough part. If it didn't get flipped over, I could just use the tracker until it popped up and then pay the money and go there. But she only can take you to thing. She'll reveal one, she'll reveal a card, and then you can go to the card she revealed. Well, because it's already revealed, you cannot use the tracker to go there. So I already thought about that one. Okay. Forgotten Dreams. Here's our chance. Well, I don't want to warp there now, so that was bad luck. Anyway, I'll show you how we want to do it. So we'll go to Goblin Town. We want to Forgotten Dreams Goblin Town. And then get Goblin Town as it shuffles. Which we do. This is how we want this to work. Oh, right. It just gets put on the board, which is perfect.
Good luck taking this token from me.
Let's see. How have we not done? We've done this so many different ways. I get defend. Forgotten Dreams used to be a wheel gambit. Well, it's not a wheel gambit now. I'd like it better as a wheel gambit. No, it's fine. I think I know what I have to do. It's the only thing we haven't done. To fame. Do not cheat me again. Stop the Norther from escaping with the gold. It's the only thing we haven't done.
Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste breeds only failure.
Way down gold, you manage to drag him to the ground. An Empire captain arrives with a dozen men and separates you both, as well as taking the bag of gold. Looks like Hansel's swindling days are over, but at least we caught his two accomplices fighting over the spoils. One of the soldiers interrupts the captain, saying, "Wait, don't you know who this is?" He tells of some of your adventures. "My apologies," the captain smiles. "I didn't realize you were traveling in these parts." "Good work on capturing the Northerner. Too bad we didn't get Hansel alive." Okay, so not that. I wonder what I haven't missed then. So, yeah, because we're probably going to run this again. Ignore. Maybe we should do a random encounter card. Okay, so if you ignore, you go to a random encounter card. But we want the Grey Traveler. Alright, let's trade. Alright, now this we have to pass. This one we actually pass. Okay, redraw. Ah, I failed. Darn it. So that's it. Like, we couldn't get the gold now anyway. Like, you have to pass that one. But anyway, so you would pass that one, go to Goblin Town, explore Goblin Town, fail on purpose, which I'll try to do now. Draw. Ah, huge failure. You don't want huge failure, you just want the base failure. This you just take damage. You want the base failure, because, oh, this one does move you to a random encounter card. No, well, we wouldn't have gotten it anyway. And then we have to have that random encounter card be the one all the way over there. You need to search Hansel after combat. Your search needs to yield equipment with a gambling trait. Okay. It's a gambling trait thing. Alright, so we fail. And we're gonna do this for the next 3 hours. And hope all the RNG goes correctly. This is what we're doing. So, yay! To be honest, somebody told me what Plan B was, and it really pisses me off. So, I'm gonna beat it this way. I'm gonna beat it my way. Or we're not gonna beat it at all, because I disagree with how the game makes you do it.
Yes, RNG time.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna do it my way because I think it's stupid that you have to rely on one card to get you through a thing. In a game where there is literally hundreds of cards, where every other one we play, there are multiple cards to help you get through the situation. In this one, to only have one card really be the answer is dumb. And poorly designed.
RNG hype? Yes.
RNG hype?
Yes, really. We are not going to depend on that one card. We are doing it the Cendril way. Welcome to Cendril United Streams.
So we didn't find Mask of Holy Fortunes, which stings. And then we'll just ditch this one and not come back if I have to.
Maybe Dragon has decried.
Has decried?
Decreed. Is what said?
Is what said? Decried? Yeah, because somebody, I won't say who, but somebody messaged me on YouTube telling me the answer. So after I knew that, I went and looked at everybody, and everybody says that's the only way to do it. And that's dumb to me. So I'm going to try to do it a different way. Because you shouldn't rely on one card. The way that the game, quote, wants you to do it, unquote, I don't even think that's even right to say there, is you have to market thief, which we always failed at. Complete it, get the token. Then the token will make you get another card. You have to complete that card 4 times. Then at the end of that card chain, you get another card that has a token. You complete that card's token to get something called Desert Trek, to get a card called Desert Trek. And what it does is it fills the map, fills the board with desert. Now, walking across desert is like walking in the blizzard. You take damage from it. But because it fills in empty spots, it'll fill in. Hopefully, it's got some RNG too. It'll fill in between you and the outpost, and then you go and rescue, what's her name? Estrella, without needing the devil's help. That's how you're supposed to do it. But we're still on Market Thief anyway, so we'd have to run this like 6 times. Getting it right every time to even get there. So it's not even a card you like have access to all the time. It's a card that's buried. I just think it's dumb because in all the other in all the other ones we've done, there are multiple solutions. Especially as you expand your deck, you have many ways. Like, let's take the food one, for example. I used Pious Robes, but we also had Harvest Blade to get food. We had the Hungry Armor to get food. You could pack gold and then pack like General Store and buy food. Maybe. Sometimes they don't have food because of that. But you have options. You know, put in cards to go get equipment. Like, there are options for you. In each one, even when it doesn't feel like there's a lot of options, you still have options. Again, especially as your deck grows. But even with all the cards in the game, that's the only solution I saw, was that one card. And it bothers me. It bothers me immensely in a game like this. Like, in a game with so many cards, that's it. It bothers me immensely. So I'm gonna rely on a different kind of RNG and try to do it a different way. What else to take? It doesn't really matter what else I take. Because I don't know anything else that teleports me. Okay. Run it again. Right, we got the Market Thief back in the, like, really far back. We did. But I'm just an example.
These are the
we never completed it. I ran it several
Callus may have
times with
done
everybody in
anything.
chat. We always failed.
He may have created any sort of new rule, any new concept. You must learn to defeat even the impossible.
Grimoken, that stinks. Because that one's out of the deck now.
It is your choice. You can use the weapons you have, or you can attempt to be worthy of this one.
Man, it stinks you're having internet problems, Raider. And you get kind of the same ones. You always get Divine Intervention. Going terrible just because this is pure RNG. So apparently there was another way to do this, but it was patched. And it was, you completed the silver token and it gave you some of the means to complete this. Basically, you make a second potion. You can give a potion to the guy, make a second potion, talk to the devil, win the game like you would get the silver token, and then he has to take you to the place. But that was patched. That's what I read on the forums. So you don't have that option anymore, which stinks. Because even then, that was kind of random. Because you would use Forgotten Dreams kind of in the same way I am. There's Fate's Path. Fairy Ring. Darn. But no Goblin Towns. Strike the creature from behind. Okay, so we need to... Like, in theory, this should work. But it's going to be a heck of a lot of RNG. But I read Desert Trek is even RNG, because you can have the desert not go there. Okay, search Hansel after combat. And then equipment with a gamble trait, which we do have one in the deck. So, defend Hansel. Sure, we're gonna use Necromancer's Call because... Yeah, that's what bothers me, is that it's tied to one card. I don't mind the solution. I think the solution is really cool, that you have to make, like, a bridge. But the fact you tied it to just one card really stinks.
Time to wreck this joint!
Skeletons need to have fun? Always! Get them, minions! No! How dare you! Go, minions! I shall stun him! Aww. That skeleton would have probably hit. Good job, skeleton. It's more targets more than anything. Okay, he'll not cheat me again. Search Hansel.
A reward
There's our
well
our
earned.
token. Because we'll get the... I was hoping we get the mask. That's really what we need. Alright, I need... Thank you for healing me. That's what I read. The desert cannot reach. Sometimes. That it's RNG where the desert goes. Now, that's what I read. That part, I'm not sure. But I read on Steam forums, like, a few people said that they got unlucky with the RNG. I mean, they tried it again or two more times and it worked, but there is a chance that the desert does not reach, from what I read. We'll try Fairy
Even
Ring.
in my day, it was rare to stumble upon the creatures of the shades. Rarer still, as the mythical fade once more into the night.
Give 5 food. See what happens. From a Mesa ration. Okay, so you get 1 success try. That's what happens. This one. Continue. Arabian Nights. What happened with Arabian Nights? I must have missed that. Whatever you do, if you see the fawn, don't believe a word he says. He almost always lies, he says with his mouth full. You walk along a path following the cheerful sound of a pipe instrument. You come up to a fork in the road where a fawn plays his pan flute while clicking his hoofs about. Can I help you? You inquire about the missing child. Oh yes! About yay high scruffy clothes? Yes, he went that-a-way, he says, pointing to the path to the left.
Do we trust him?
No, because we were told not to trust him.
Okay.
You're talking about Desert Trek and finding treasure in the desert thanks to a thief. How do you not think of Aladdin? I'm not following.
Disney's Aladdin?
No, I follow Aladdin, but I don't see who... We're following a thief? We're not following a thief. And what treasure? The companion? Like, I'm not following the...
The Desert Knights card?
I guess I'm not getting it. I don't understand. Go right. You tread lightly down the path to come to a magnificent castle. The drawbridge is lowered, so you may walk inside. Many goblins and fairies gather in the queen's court. Upon the throne sits the queen, a cherub with 4 faces and a serpent's tail. The first face is a womanly face, the second belongs to a panther, the third a face of the goat, and fourth that of a swan. Queen opens all her mouth and a voice echoes, "A mere mortal in my court? Why have you come?" "To slay you" would normally be my answer in every other game, but you're explaining you're looking for a missing child. Trade the child for one of your blessings. Okay. Sound like I don't have enough. Goblin walks out of a chamber holding the hand of a small child. He escorts you and the child to another fairy ring and sends you on your way. You reappear in the meadow where the mother waits anxiously. You reunite the mother with her child. You'll get when Marcus even continue on. The mother embraces her children and thanks you profusely. "I will say a prayer for you every day." Mother's blessing. At the beginning of each new map, draw a blessing if you have more curses than blessings. That's cool. I'll even you out. That's neat. Alright, now we have enough fame. Village Roomstock, first village. Ransom. Ah, shoot. Here's Goblin Town. Lame. Give me money anyway. General store? What's required next? He needs 3 blessings. Take Necromancer's Call. Divine Intervention and take the Mother's Blessing. There we go. General store. Have what I want. Darn it. You fail. I need money. Redraw. Ah, failed. Play again. If I win this round, you must act as my personal bodyguard at the next Winter Solstice Festival. I want Mask of Holy Fortunes. You see, it doesn't matter if you fail those. Because he's playing the long game. He's just set all this up for this final win. Okay, we know Lord Whatever is up there. St. Tala's Day! Deft Eye. And something else. Steady Heart. Alright, here's General Store, but we're broke. It's gonna be in there now, isn't it? Well, I don't need... I really don't need this stuff. I'm gonna use the hammer anyway. Alright, Mask of Holy Fortunes. One failure card glows red. Okay. Alright, now we go to Grey Traveler. Greetings, mortal. Trade for an angel feather. Okay, so one will glow red. Should be out. That's failure. You draw. The one failure. Of course, I draw. Success. So then we get that. He makes the. Oh, there is one. Darn, one precision gambit. I forgot. Because you have to pass this.
That
There's
will
one
set you
precision
in good stead from here.
No, it's my only chance for freedom. Now, to get gold, you would drink the vial, go to Lord Apollon. Then, instead of being all failures, there's one huge success. You pick the huge success, and then you can get the silver token. But to get the gold token, you have to give the Grey Traveler here the vial. Then find a way to get over to the Imperial Fort yourself, which is either through teleporting, like I'm trying to do, or the Desert Trail. There's no way to beat the devil at the card game and get the gold token without getting the gold token first, but that's here nor there. Get in the vial, you can have it. Okay. So here's our, we did all of that, here's our one shot. This is Forgotten Dreams. It's always Forgotten Dreams, which is interesting. And we want Goblin Town. Okay.
And the other finally got his hat.
The other probably got hat. Okay. We have to choose this. Goblin Town. I think it's the top card. I think it's card 1. I think it got shuffled on top and then it went to the left.
It went to the left, I don't think it went all the way to the left.
Yep. That card will always be Forgotten Dreams. And like the half dozen times I've run this, that bottom card there is always Forgotten Dreams if you put it in your deck.
One negative, one I personally think is 2. Oh, I was incorrect.
Okay. Fingers crossed, everybody. Here we go. We go to Goblin Town. We can visit Gold Mountain, but it doesn't matter. Because it's gonna because we have the mask, we'll get to fail. Which means we will get teleported. Cross your fingers. Here we go. We just choose failure, and then we hope it takes us where we want to go.
We want to space fail?
Yeah. You can huge fail, and it'll teleport you as well, but you take damage. I don't remember if you take damage from failure, but you want to fail. Great Serpent, Emergency Horns Blare. Oh no, you have to huge fail to get teleported.
Oh.
That is not what I remember. Well, shoot, the mask doesn't help me there then. That stinks.
Crap.
Make it out of that too. Failure doesn't warp you. This one. Because it's marked. I'm gonna take the marked one. Ring of Concentration for trying to defend Hansel the Gambler. For rescuing the child from the fairy kingdom, Ring of the Feast.
What kind of game is a game where you have to lose?
It's
This game, apparently.
dumb. Okay, so you can still help me with the other things. Give me Word of the Innocent. Goblin Town. Well, it still gives me another try, but what we want to copy then is Grimalkin or Fairy Ring. Because those we just, like, refuse and we get randomly teleported. I don't have to screw up to get it. I could try to do this one while we're here. I have to take 6 encounters anyway. Looks like it only has a 39% chance of doing so. That stinks, so there's even a chance in that. Okay, so don't use Goblin.
Remember why I set these challenges for you. In order to test you. But more importantly, in order to expand you. To make you better than you are.
I'm sure you'll do well. You do well.
Hunting for food, I understand. But for sport?
Alright, huge success. Let y'all vote for this. Don't worry, we get to redraw. So we'll have to have Grimalkin or Fairy Ring at the end. But it stinks where the Gray Traveler is. That's the other thing that messes this all up. They should have had the Gray Traveler right next to you, so you can do that part right when you enter. Again, just to give you more option than one card. Huge failure, well, let's not do that. I think it's 2, but I could be wrong.
Sounds good to me.
Hi, Zip 2. Oh, well, I was wrong. It was a 3. Oh, well. Try again.
Games within games within
Okay.
games.
Always that one.
It doesn't matter. I need a 17 anyway because we drew wrong. It was 3, not 2. Shadow room stock, which is always to the right. Oh no. Okay, it can be below 2. That's cool. It's always right next to you. Shuffle all those. Oh, it's Fairy Ring. Great. That's another one we don't have access to now. You get no food. We take life, but then we go to a random card. Strike the creature from behind. General store. Didn't have what I wanted. Leave. I need fame. Cool. Have a good lunch.
Real lunch?
Ah, scramble pin stinks. Great Traveler, what is required next? Necromancer's Call. Death Die. Another general store. Unfortunately, I still don't have money. Wish I could go back to the general store. Success. He does have a nice hat. Hi, Lucian. And of course, the markets. Here's your 150. High treason. St. Tala's Day! Luck Blessing. +1 to dice. I needed that earlier. There's Gambling Hansel, which I don't care about. Get money!
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
Like there's Great Traveler. Alright, gotta succeed. Give him the vial. Okay. Forgotten Dreams. We want Grimalkin. And then we just fail. Alright, this is the one we want. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Oh, nope. I reshuffled wrong. Alright, redraw. Which one I went once. 1 or 3? Which one is it? Three. Okay. Nope, it was 1. Great. Well, we failed. Oh, good. I still get to. Okay, cool. If you get a curse, you still get the card. Great. That's fine. That's fantastic.
A balance
We're out
of
of food.
resources is key. No one wants to perish wealthy, but starving.
Okay. Here we go. Cross your fingers. No, I'm not even through Chapter 3 in Octopath yet. Random encounter card. Nope, send us to Lord Apollon. Nobody likes you, kitty. Nobody likes you. Terrible luck. I have no clue what advanced orbs are, so... Nope! Because I refuse to use it. I've already ranted about it once, so I'll spare everybody that was here. I guess this will work. We can just do this again. Did I? I don't remember. Maybe I did. I wasn't really paying attention that time because we had failed anyway. Alright, huge success. Here we go. Like, I don't mind having to use it. I think it's just dumb. Like, it irks me as a long-time game player. It irks me because of how great this game is. that you have this abomination taint your game. Ah, failure. Lame. Well, so much for that. We just can't get that right. And this is the other thing that ticks me off. Alright, we'll never get these done because we can't get the cards right, which is, you know, this entire setup for the devil is cards. Oh, I forgot to get the other... I forgot to get the thing... Ah, whatever. Forfeit. Oh. Too busy complaining to do things right. Slave for the Governor should be in the actual adventure, though. I agree. Like, that's what... It does. It does. It ticks me. Like, some of this game has made me angry, but, like... This really does. You know, there's of course going to be some anger when you play a game like this. There's roguelike elements and things like that, and things cannot go your way. I didn't mean to get food, but whatever. Like, it's just cheap. It's lame. Like, I just believe it's lame, and you know, I don't feel bad about that. Get 3 gold, yay. But it just speeds up the whole process. Or what I would have liked is if you passed one of these things without his help, then you would get a chance at the final game. You could give up the potion and still win the final game. Like, that's what I thought it was going to be. But that's not it. Like, I think that would have been interesting. Fable Beast. Alright, let's do this again. There's huge success. I'm gonna double our chances of huge success. No clue where it went. I'm with Neko. Pick the one in the middle. Yeah, I just think there should be, more than one solution. Than one card. One specific card in a game that has hundreds of cards to be your only option.
I have waited 100 years for my revenge. It appears I must wait 100 more.
Shut up, team. Following its huge tracks, you find the monstrous white boar by the river. You stealthily approach as he sharpens his single tusk on a boulder. When he senses your presence, he grunts in the common tongue with this strange, linted accent. Spare this old blood, blessed mortal. But boar talked?
Boar talk.
Not supposed to talk?
It's smart bacon.
Smart. Starlight is confused.
Yes. At this point, was this kind of game nothing surprises me much.
That's true. We shall spare him. You lower your sword. The boar watches you with sad red eyes before bowing cautiously. Deft eye. Okay, you get a blessing. And you get the token. That's 10 total. Continue hunting until the farm begins to set, then haul your kills back to the farmhouse. Paces in front of a pile of dead beasts as the farmer tallies your kills. 15. Oh, I don't have the +2. Darn it. Still lost. Don't know what you win for getting that, but I got the shard, which is really all I cared about. Or, have another solution in the shards, like at shard 10. Like right now, I get a card like Desert Trek, along with the other thing to help you. St. Talos Day. There's +1 to the dice. Traveler. What's required next? This. Necromancer's Call. Mother's Blessing. Death Die. unfortunately not what I want. I need money. I approach the markets. Grimalkin. I'd laugh if this takes me to a pet. Show you the way, so it shows us all the stuff. Then we'll just have to repick that card with Forgotten Dreams. So that's what stinks. You need Forgotten Dreams to do this in the right order. Before we continue, though, I will be back in just a minute.
The table has changed, yet the stakes remain the same. Life or death.
Okay, I'm back. Let's continue on this jazz.
Onward towards that way.
Okay. Trade for an angel feather. Add the success. Should be a success, yes. Oh, all three on the left.
Nicely timed.
Alright, give him the vial. Alright. Here we go. Forgotten Dreams. Oh, it's not here. Fairy Ring's here.
Oh, Grimalkin's not there?
No, Grimalkin's not here. I guess because it's already on the board.
Maybe.
And I'm not using Goblin Town.
That's crap.
This teleports us, but I don't remember. I think we just say no. We don't give him any food. Yeah, we don't give him any food, and then he throws out the... He kicks us off a cliff. I remember right. And then we show up someplace random. So let's take Fairy Ring. Okay, gotta draw Fairy Ring. Redraw. There. Darn it. At least 3 gold after every encounter, don't care. Still not following me. Fairy Ring, continue. Okay, don't give him any food. Alright, we're at Lord Apalepelepelon. Change the topic. Alright. No food for you! We lose 10 food. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Come on. Take us over there. No. Just send us to... I wonder if it's always going to send us to Lord... Lord Apalepelepelon. Like, that's even more dumb. Because it's on the board, just because it's not connected. You know, it takes you to a random encounter card. In theory, it should take us over there. Or have a chance to, anyway. But you can only lose so many 50-50s before you believe it can't happen. That it just takes you here, which that's even worse, because that really means there is only one card you can use to complete it. Only one card to get the gold. I appreciate that, Reynard. I really do. I appreciate that. We try. We try. For our 10 shard reward, a thing, a thing,
You got it?
a thing, and another thing.
You got it?
Looks like hoods. And I guess those are different colors.
Probably.
Well, that's cool.
Now your character can have hats.
I can have that. I tried, and I'm proud that I stuck to my guns. and gave it a try. Oh, there's our companions. Oh yeah, I want a hood. Red hood. Yeah, I like the red one.
That's cool.
Actually, that's one card for gold and silver. True. We could get the silver. We just go and drink the potion ourselves. Sorry. We just go and drink the potion ourselves and then beat the thing for silver. It's probably the cards fall down. Because we don't even have silver. It's just weird that... Because when you beat gold, you get a ring. And the ring lets you call on, what's-his-face, the Gray Traveler guy. And I don't know what he normally does. But you could do that, plus the cards you get from silver, to give him the potion. Drink a potion yourself. It lets you get 2 potions. And then you go to Apollon, and then he says you're cheating. Which is hilarious. That should have been wrapped... That should have been wrapped into... That should have been wrapped into the silver. Sorry, Knight's on the phone. I be quiet. That is an interesting way to put it, Catmoon. Game's fatal flaw is it mistakes obscurity for difficulty. A little bit. In that challenge, for sure it does. But in general, like, the game does challenges pretty well. Like, it gives you multiple... You have multiple options. How do you go about dealing with it? With the cards you put in your deck. But it's just that one challenge does it weird.
Already we see the Empire abdicating its role and leaving the protection of their people to the lazy, thoughtless, and malign.
Who's that? Alright, so we want do we want extra money, extra food, or a free weapon? We're gonna run the magician. Like Rainer said, it's short, but I don't know. Maybe I should run it on the devil so at least I get the blessings to help us with the cards, because we're not very good at the cards.
Cards don't
The Northerners are vicious and cunning. These soldiers should count themselves lucky to merely be captured.
Killing you. 3 of frost, I can deal with that.
I'll have you know my friend here is killed far better than you.
Eclipse is actually correct about that. Equipment, Cardinal Blade, awesome.
Do you use this for its holy virtues or its cutting edge?
Both. Why does it have to be one or the other? Dealer? Huh? Okay, Market Thief. Here we go. Huge success. Here we go. No clue, I lost it. Oh man, if we had Merrick, we could just blast the devil. It'd be no problem. What about I wouldn't stand a chance? I mean, I just use Excalibur. No, wrong Merrick. You wouldn't know that Merrick. It's okay. I know that.
Yeah, I'm feeling 2 also. What does all be wrong and it's like 4?
Let us see. Failure! It was 1.
Ah.
So we lose the money, and yet again, we don't get the token.
Working these is hard, yeah.
They say madness can be a blessing. Not I, however. I would never be so thoughtless.
Well, it is one of the legendary weapons, so it would be great. Just use Excalibur. Merrick has enough magic stat. Anyway, the journey comes with some confusion regarding logistics and food. What do children even eat? Malaclips has cried. They eat food, Malaclip. In the end, you manage to bring the mage children safely to the madmen near Frostwood. Is there a reason I need to? Is this the last, I guess, so this might be his last token or something? Their home is an ominous building with high gates, barred windows, and faint screaming. Yeah, you kind of jumping the gun if we get this token, which we're not.
Yeah.
We've not done these right. Faint screaming coming from within. It passes as an asylum disquietingly well. Is this actually an asylum? Right. We'll just drop these munchkins off and be on our way to get that cure. Malaclips leads your ragtag bunch to the main door before turning to you and saying seriously, please perform the secret knock.
Shave and haircut. I mean, do we go shave and haircut, or do we pound on the door like we're a tax collector?
I think that was 10. I was trying to count. Nakatoon, so. Malaclips wipes an imaginary tear from his eyes. Beautiful. Simply a masterpiece. That wasn't the secret knock, but I accept it anyway. Then he merely pushes open the unlocked doors. You loser. You're met by two tall men, identical twins, dressed in patterned nightgowns. Throw the bard. Ira of the Vale told us she'd be coming, one of the twins says. I'm Barry and this is Mary. They call us the Madmen, but it's only a name, is it? They shove you aside and hurry the children indoors. Good sorts, aren't we, Barry? I have no trust in this at all.
I trust that bard as far as I can throw him.
His twin nods as he brushes the children's hair and hands them nightgowns. Yes, indeed, but sometimes I forget we're merely acting and I do mad things like setting that farm on fire.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, what? Keeps the rabble off our trail, though, doesn't it? Mary nods as he brings out a plate of warm spiced breads. As the children warily settle down to eat spiced breads and butter, Mary asks you a favor. We need your help clearing out this place. Hasn't been an orphanage for a long time, has it? Not fit for children. The monster's in the burning room, Mary. Go kill the monster, extinguish the burning room. If you want my personal opinion, I opt for 2, because I'm better at killing things than whatever will the extinguishing the burning room will entitle, which is probably a card gambit of some kind. Save the animals.
Welcome back.
Hey, wrong stream,
to the
but
game of life
I see where
and
you're
death.
going, Lucian. I get it. All right, do the hard thing for the streamer. Extinguish the burning room. As you approach the stairs, a man in rags rushes past and barrels into an adjacent room. He peers out at you with mad eyes. That'd be Frida? Mary says behind you. He kept trying to climb Forsford's clock tower, so they sent him here. He's harmless. Frida slams the door closed. Then open, then closed again. It is crazy. Arrive at the burning room. The room is literally on fire. Literally on fire. Everything has been reduced to ash inside. Somehow, magic is keeping the fire contained within. I love it. I love chat. It keeps me on my toes. Hey, Malaclips, you're a mage. What do we do? Mage shrugs. Perhaps that's the answer? He points to a chubby lizard-like creature the size of a small dog. It watches you cautiously from the corner of the room. A fire salamander. A hatchling at that. I'd have thought them long extinct. Room is literally on fire. Walk in, as Malchus would do, tried to placate the flame creature. Pets. It's hatchling, doesn't understand. Hit the flame creature. Success. Come on, success. I got no clue. Ah, you were right, Zipto. Little lizard panics, its cheeks bulge and glances about furtively. Suddenly it belches fire over you and your companion, singeing your hair and eyebrows. Lost 5 minutes. Do it again. Probably, but I don't care. It's a silly old mission anyway. I would like to...
Had it and I lost it.
Yeah, it was on top. Or it was...
Yeah, it was on top.
It was on top and then it got shuffled. To be different. Just for the sake of being different. All right, here we go. Oh, you were right.
Ah!
It's been at it so long that the creature now appears less afraid and more bored of your presence. It sniffs around the ashes for something to eat. Huge success. Success failure. It's just bored now.
Meh.
That thing's back.
Pretty much.
That's adorable. Oh, okay. There we go. That's what I like to see. Lots of people voting and stuff. Alright, here we go. Who was right? Oh, if you voted 3, which none of you did, which by default makes it mine, because it's what I just did, I was correct. But, no huge success, but got the basic success. So, that's good. Coo and offer cake to the fat lizard. Intrigued, it waddles over to the doorframe, licking its lips. Yay! You notice the flames recede as it approaches. I guess now we walk in. With a sound amount of calm, the flames recede and the room becomes cool enough to enter. The chubby creature clambers up your leg, snuggles into your arms, gibbering softly to itself. I want it. I want it to be a card.
It's our pet
It's
now.
probably not, but it needs to be forever. Little Beast gags and convulses in your arms until, with a tiny squawk, it cuffs up an item that drops painfully onto your toe. Did it?
Okay.
Pets.
Ow. But did it?
Canon, we now have Salamander Pet. That's fine. 8 shield?
How big is this thing? How big is this thing?
8 huge shield?
Doll and ow. I thought this was a small salamander. How big is this thing?
Cute but painful. Reminds me of my puppy right now. No wonder it was fat. Hold. How did it? So it can officially also eat a large shield. This thing's big too. It's a big shield.
It's like one of those cartoons where it spits out something twice its size.
On the advice of Malakos, those ones are prone to spontaneous combustion. You release the little creature outside. No! Worth the damage! Keep it?
Right.
I want the option to keep it. It gives your palm a warm little lick before it patters away to the cliffs nearby. No, come back. With that dealt with, you return to the kitchen. Oh, well, now we gotta go kill the monster. That's fine. Barry leads you down to the cellar door. It's in there. I've had to resort to going down to town to buy our pickled vegetables. They scream like banshees when I ask them what blood they've been pickled in, though. Are we okay leaving the children here? I'm really not.
We're not leaving the kids. Let's go.
Barry closes the door behind you. You follow the steps deep beneath the fortress until you find yourself in an underground cave.
Malcolm, you know where an actual orphanage is?
Right?
Or a church? Like, we can get some nuns to take care of these kids. Oh, fantastic.
Are they insane or just pretending? I don't know. I'm not sure I want to know.
Every time I visit this place, I end up doing stupid things.
You poke at the dead thing to see if it holds any treasure, but find nothing of value. Malaklips rubs his shoulder nervously as he gazes into the creature's cold, dead eyes.
One step closer to a cure, perhaps. If it is as they say, my interest is piqued.
I'm sure your interest is piqued. You can see he's corrupted. When the problem is resolved, the madman insists you stay for supper. Seated on opposite ends of a comically long dining table, you shout conversation at each other. Hello! Malaklips takes quickly and jovial to the shouting. Of course he does. And that's the scariest thing about the Joker. You don't know. Compliment the stew. You yell across the table, the stew is delicious. What? Mary shouts back. He says there's too much carrot in the stew. Malaklips joins in. The madmen look at each other confused. No, we can't marry you. That's how far away we are. It's so far they can't make out what we're saying. That's great.
Why don't we just sit on the same end of the table, dang it?
Yes, I will marry you, Malaklips replies. He reaches for his lute. It's real armshick wood. Thank you for noticing.
This sounds like a Monty Python skit.
This is great. That is hilarious. Now I have to know. How do you know, Malaklips? Yes, Malacliff stole some scrolls from the orphanage once. Bart chokes into his bowl. Madman seemed nonchalant about the transgression. You were just a boy, but it doesn't make it right. We'd like those scrolls back sometime. That's how I became a man. Opinion of the Empire. General Calamity, isn't it, Barry? Mary shouts as he hands out hunks of bread. Barry nods. I wouldn't think they were so bad if only they didn't try and kill all us magic folk. Not to mention what they did to those poor lizardmen. I remember, Barry continues, when my silk trader was a lizardman. Now they're all dead, except for the bloke hiding in the city. Malacliff's bellows back, weren't the lizardmen wiped out centuries ago? Barry scratches his crooked nose. At least you think he did. He's so very far away. It has been a while, hasn't it? I love that. I wanted that to go on for like another minute, just the shouting back and forth. Finishing it. So you finish your stew, Malacliff brings out his lute. After the second song, the madman politely suggests that it's time for you two to leave. Children giggle at the bard's silent indignation. With the maid children peering out behind them, the madmen near Frostford wave goodbye from the front door. As the door closes, your companion collapses on his hands and knees, blood oozing from his mouth. He pulls himself warily to his feet and groans, "This cure can't come soon enough, coin slave. Stop calling me coin slave, or you won't get a cure." We're broke, so... Did I put any new... Nope. Westwind Plague. Join the soul.
I hope this works.
Dead. Allow yourself to die and move things along. I could. Aren't all employees coin slaves? To some extent, yes, but don't call us coin slaves. Shield. Good, I need the token. I need a guard for guard attacks. I'm gonna try to get some tokens while I'm here. I might as well. Chipper Woodcutter. Darn.
Here's your reward, at least in potential.
Alright. Hold on. Oh, you only can do that card once. Darn it. Let me come back. Go after the soldiers because screw the noble. That's right, I actually need y'all to swing, so hold on. Swing! Continue to swing. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be saving the soldiers. Ah, it doesn't matter. I just want tokens. Doesn't look like I'm blocking with the shield. There we go. That looked time to look like it. Continue to swing! Faster! Oh, not faster, just more at a time. No, never mind. We'll give the game ideas. So I get for not paying attention to that split second one decided to swing. I think that's enough. Dying. There's our shield token.
Well done.
Hey, Guardian Angel. It's in live. No recruits because they died. Oh well. Arm wrestling. We can try to complete stage 2 again. If I roll like that. Oh, terrible roll. Oh, we'll have to do stage 1 again. Captured shoulders. Now I can get out of my way.
Card has 10 rounds.
That's ridiculous.
Ludicrous.
Because we already got it to where I had to roll an 18.
By sea and sun, fate and fame.
And getting the token for that's really dumb then. Not used to riposting, we've been using two-handed weapons so much. Ooh, the broad shield, the same thing, just defend. Scorched, but defend. Because I can use this. Just get its token. Yay, life.
This sadly is what passes for a magician in these troubled times. Centuries I spent administering the game of life and death, all to make our kind powerful, all dust now.
Shops, helmet. I would like to buy the Scorched Blade, but can't. Oh, that's not true. There we go. Oh, I need 10 fame. Lame. Which I don't have. Buy it anyway. There's Goblin Town. Ring the bell. Give a rousing speech. We didn't do it right this last time, but we're gonna give a rousing speech. One inspired. Where is it? Where do you think? Alright. I'm gonna say it's 2 because nobody voted for it. Oh, you're alright. Good job. Inspired. Your rousing speech imbues the soldiers with confidence and zeal. Allied Empire deals more damage. They rallied. That's cool. May the gods bless you, hero! Shouts a farmer listening by the stables. He's quickly bundled back into the inn for safety. That's awesome! Donair's Boon. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Draw a gain card at the beginning of each new map. Doesn't help us here, but it's still cool. You get a free buzz. I'm inspired. I can have that effect sometimes. Terror of Westwind.
With all these soldiers, you don't think you could have left me alone?
No, Malazzo. You're required to be here. The improved damage. Where did all my soldiers go? Fail. Ah, I missed. Oh well. The boss's card was missing a pip. Yeah, because shouldn't he have died in one? I don't remember. I don't remember. Well, anyway. We win! For making the Madmen's orphanage livable for orphans, the cure. For putting your shield to good use, we get a reinforced shield. Oh, I forgot to block for the heavy shield. My bad. For the broad shield. Alright, purely just for the cards. We're not even going to try to beat it. We need to put, I don't need you. Oh yeah, we can't have Malaclips. We don't have Malaclips. Market Thief. Got a fun idea. Chill for Woodcutter. Oh. Chill for Woodcutter. Goblin Town. Where is the carriage? Carriage of the Departed. And how else can I make money? I can make money with Pauper Dilemma. Cool. We just hope we run into Chill for Woodcutter last. Alright. Enchantment's fine. Again, we want Mask of Holy Fortunes above everything. Alright, let's see if we can get Market Thief. Please don't be right here. Ah, but you would be. Great. No, that was lame. No, we don't get that. What is the bounty hunter helm? I wonder if there's a way to make it to where you can get what you want. It seems like he always gives us the bounty hunter helm. Well, at least now we'll have the choose again blessing. Pauper Dilemma. Fight the corrupted, because I want money. Sure! Evil necromancer, but he's helping us kill the corrupted. I don't know what to do. To fame, and we get money. Great traveler. Blah, blah, blah. I don't need the money now other than try to buy equipment. Unfortunately. Of course, Chopa would kind of show up early. There's Market Thief. We'll head to the general store first and see if we can buy the mask. Nice. Mask of Holy Fortunes. Okay. Try it again. Market Thief, remember, we need the huge success. Otherwise, we don't continue. And I used Arion. I didn't mean to, but I did. Otherwise, I used her here. It's not card 1, I can tell you that. There, I did my part to help. Huge success! We did it! The thief is nimble, but you manage to gain on them as they negotiate the crowd. With the thief almost in arm's reach, they knock over a barrel of apples in an attempt to hinder you. Oh, jeez, I didn't know there was more to this. We never get far, that far anyway. I was like, don't be a 1 again. Alright. You leap over the rolling apples and tackle the thief to the ground. The thief struggles to break free. If you let me keep these here items and let me go, I'll let you in on a secret. It's 1, right? Demand return possession would just give us our stuff back. Like, that doesn't help us. Gingerly release the thief. Not worry about your stuff, the thief says as he dusts himself off. Think of it as an investment. Name is Merrick. Perhaps I could teach you a thing or two, and if you prove yourself... Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Maybe at noon in 2 days at the Market Plaza, and we can talk more then. With that, Merrick disappears back into the crowd. Alright, only like 5 more to go till we can get Desert Trek. Yeah, because I read you have to do the next part 4 times. Or 3 times. And then there's another part to get Desert Trek, so maybe 4. 4 more. Again, what I read could be wrong. Take Necromancer's Call. Take Fate's Path. Take Steel Openers. None of it matters. Hansel, get out of the way. I need money. Yeah, I had tutor and 9 gold. Actually, in one of my runs off screen of this, to like test the theory that if you completed one, you'd have a chance at the final one, and that's how you would get gold. The one I completed was the 150 gold. I stacked everything gold I could in the deck, and when I was done, I had close to that 209.
That's ridiculous.
Maybe even more, without asking him for the 150. Like, it's pretty crazy. Speaking of money, why not? Let's buy stuff because we can. Yeah, I'll buy Lionheart. None of this matters. Okay. See you in a bit. You can have it. That down there is just Forgotten Dreams. This one. Oh no, it was a failure. Alright, but we get the token, that's what matters. Accepting the Thief Merrick's offer, pickpocket. Okay, let's throw that in. Pickpocket. We'll try for Chauffeur Woodcutter again. Hopefully it doesn't show up early. Blah, 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 blah.
I understand your beginnings were humble. Even so, I'd hoped for better.
Meet Merrick at the square as he instructed. He gestures to a carpet sale at the bazaar. The reeve, he explains. Watch and listen. If the Lord got wind you were short on your taxes, there would be trouble, says the reeve. Mind you, I do like this rug. Better you hand that over than all your stock. What do you say? I've not. And that's a rare masterpiece from the Eastern Belt, says the flustered rug merchant. As the altercation continues, you notice the reeve's pouch hanging open. So you see it then, Merrick says with a grin. You know it's only really stealing if you get caught. Oh, why put it to vote? We need to steal. Obviously, pickpocket. Unfortunately, no redraw the card, because I bet it's going to be card. Maybe precision. That's the spirit, he says. Now remember, the trick is to know when to stop, but if you're any good, you won't need to. You move behind the reeve while pretending to admire the carpets on display. As he continues to haggle, you slide your hand into his pouch. All this is good, so 10 gold. Do we have to jack all of it? I mean, we have to, don't we? That's what's gonna make this difficult. Oh, hi AJ. No, we know how to do it. You have to have a specific card that we get from here. Yeah. Steal everything? Yeah, this is where it stings. Alright, there's injury. Don't choose that card. Alright. Steal more. Here's where I'll probably need start needing y'all's help. Right. Oh, no. That's actually, I could read that. That's what the writer on the forum meant. Okay, here we go. Gotta get this one. One more. Oh, good, it was on top. Excellent. You lift the last of the Reef's gold. He struts away with the rare carpet from the Easter belt rolled under his arm, none the wiser. Keep all of the gold. Return to him. We return to him, don't we? I don't need the gold. The gold doesn't matter. What matters is his information. I think it's one, yeah.
Yeah, one makes sense to me.
Yeah, me too. The thief's eyes glint at the sight of the gold. We'll make a thief out of you yet, he says as he plucks the share from your hand. Think of it as an investment. Sure. Lose 10. That's fine. Meet me at noon in 2 days outside the city. We can talk more then. Okay. The bounty hunter's helm that he always gives us. Why'd you go over there? You're lame.
Here's a token for you.
Stop
if you
being
can earn it.
here at the beginning. Stop doing that, cheerful woodcutter. Now he has a crown. Shadow over Rumstock. Proper dilemma, which doesn't matter now because we can't get the money anyway. It's a general store. Too bad they never have sales. Alright, sure, just because.
Now the power is yours to use.
I have the power! No?
Okay.
Not where he was going with that?
Yep.
That's a shame. You're lost, dear. You're lost. Carriage of the Departed.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Good. All the rerolls. Yeah, I have the ransom gold. These are 150 gold. Actually, I shouldn't have bought anything. Because I could have forgotten Dreams the Woodcutter again. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Give me money! I should do. Cancel. Get out of the way. Get 7 more gold.
Breathe. You have done well.
Go right down here. Okay, come on, be there. Yeah, Chauffeur Woodcutter.
Nice.
Doubt those. This one, right? No. Darn it. I'm really bad at that. Your weapon ability cannot be activated in combat. Discard this card the next time you gain max life. Ooh. Doesn't matter.
Oh, geez, I wonder.
Okay. Now you can go away from now. Alright. Yo ho ho.
Do what you can to find more food.
Haggle. I just need to roll a 6. Did it. Pay 92 gold. Oh, that's still a pretty penny, Thorn says as he weighs your gold. Here's the ring, my friend. I won't miss carrying around all those tree trunks. Finally completed it!
Woo!
Look, Karna, if you're still here, we finally did it!
Did it?
Yes, I want there to be 5 failures. Yes, chose correctly. For successfully stealing all of the Reeves' gold, caravan robbery. We need that. For paying, Thrawn Emerald. We get Forest Guardian's Ring, super shiny, and Return to Deadly Forest. Preferably with the ring.
It's the ring. Perfect.
I can do that. Okay, we need Caravan Robbery. I want Return to Deadly Forest. And instead of Pickpocket, I don't need the money now. What I do need is equipment. So Elder's Gift. That's really all we need is Elder's Gift. But Goblin Town's fun. Maybe I'll take the money and I could maybe buy it. And equipment, we can make it. We'll take Merchant's Favor. Okay, now for equipment, we want to make sure we just have... So Elder's Gift grabs it. We need... Forest Guardian's Ring. We'll also take... Ring of the Feast, because it's new and we can see what it is. Cool. Let's go. If nothing else, I will say this about the Devil Challenge. It's great for unlocking stuff, because you can really stack the deck. So, joke's on you, I'm using you. There we go. Darn it, you would show up now. That's fine, we'll try to Forgotten Dreams it after we get the ring.
As you travel, you
Speaking of
will
the ring.
find fame and infamy follow you.
Grants access
Not
to the Deadly
yet,
Forest.
However,
Actually, it didn't go away, so we can do that, actually. Goblin Town! Give me money! Alright, thanks, Lucian. See you later. Yeah, we got, we did Cheerful Woodcutter just now. If the devil wants to take advantage of all of this, I'm gonna take advantage of this challenge. Oh no, I don't have the blessings I need. Great Traveler. We're at the caravan thing. Caravan robbery or whatever it's called. Alright, now we have the ring. Return to Deadly Forest. I have the ring. Oh, I don't have the fame though. We'll have to redo it. That's fine. We'll get it back. Hopefully, through the thing. That's right, I don't have the fame right now. That's okay. Still have options. Because we'll get the fame here. And then we can Forgotten Dreams it back. There's caravan robbery. What you got? Mask of Holy Fortunes. And Imperial Armor. And buy some food. I need fame. Now I can use all this stuff. There's Forest Guardian's Ring, Mask of Holy Fortunes, Imperial Armor, money. Alright, caravan robbery.
at least the usurper put up the illusion of honor. It's hard to tell if you even have an inkling of the same concerns.
You find Merrick sitting in the shade of a precarious boulder at the edge of a ravine. Just in time, he says, standing up and dusting off his hands. A procession of trade caravans and carriages makes its way to the great city, carrying wares from distant lands. You crawl to the edge of the ravine and peer over the crest. Oh, ambush the raiders. I'm normally not one to create a scene, but time is of the essence. You must find the caravan of a particular cartographer, Merrick explains. Among his possessions is a map of the Great Sands. Find it for me. If you happen upon anything else of value, you can keep it. Just bring me that map. With a great heave, you dislodge a large boulder, sending it crashing down the slope to block the carriage's path. The driver of the first carriage sounds an alarm, blowing a great horn in an attempt to notify any patrolling Empire guards. The sound echoes through the gorge. With the rest of the procession in disarray, you quickly descend into the valley and approach the first caravan.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count.
Go to treasure map.
I have a certain pride regarding its twists and
One more.
turns.
Bring me the lamp. Correct. Oh, now I'm just a little more that way.
Excellent. A wise decision.
Now you're going faster. Just slightly off. You all die.
Perhaps you should have taken your time.
Sure, why not?
Would it hurt to let them be? Come on!
Ow. I wish I could look at my equipment real quick. 'Cause I don't remember if I got everything for this or not.
I owe you one.
Need you to actually block. Thank you. I think it's fast while they have something. I don't remember if I completed the hammer or not. Decided best to leave, darn it. So I have to try that one again. Next time! And I'll pack the Grifter's Companion. We have a good chance at that. Merchant's Favor. What's Ring of the Feast do? Gain 5 food whenever you receive a blessing. Ha, that's cool. Fate's Path. Never lose hope. General store, lane, leave. Alright. Please be there. Return to Deadly Forest. We're gonna do a caravan robbery next time when I equip the things that we need. Or things that'll help us. But we actually wearing the ring, so let's do Return to Deadly Forest. Copy the Return to Deadly Forest card. Alright, now we know that's up there. Oh, there's gift, but we already have the platinum equipment. Game cancel, get out of the way. I think this just goes faster.
Well done.
Hi,
You
Bubba.
continue to impress.
Great Traveler. I'm gonna try this. Ah, you can't just spam it, because it moves just enough.
What an unfortunate time for
As you
your
have to
skills
struggle
to
with the bow,
leave you.
it shatters on the ground. You have doomed us both! Oh wow, you have to fight him. Probably have to fight him if you take the vial yourself too. I was wondering, because it's right there at the beginning too, that if you just spammed A, you could get it before anything moves. But now you can't. There's some lag before you can press A. Yep. Just see if you can cheese it for the future. You're different. Desperate for salvation, your ally is turned against you. Raids can drain life with an unavoidable spell. Attack them quickly to stop the effect. Neat!
Working in the forge is hard, hot, and this is like a holiday.
You don't get to go, so... Neat. I have? I don't remember it. Have you forgotten Oswin? Yes. Final Death achievement unlocked. Hey, that got me an achievement. That's okay. Yeah, I kind of purged that from my mind.
Now speak the dark times.
Death is no release for me, Theopolis whispers as he fades away, and soon it won't be for you either. That's fine, I don't care. Alright, we can go into
These
the Deadly
tokens
Forest.
represent the expansion of the game. More options, more cards, more opportunities.
A warm glow from the ring provides you with some reassurance as you brave the woods once more. The forest is eerily still. Unseen watchers scrutinize you from the shadows. The breeze rises into a howling hell, buffeting you with debris. Dark leaves from the forest floor dance and spin in the squall, forming a face. I see my ring finds a new bearer. Do you ache for adventure, or are you quaint? Are you a quaint little gardener like the last one? Ask about the forest. At the heart of the forest lies a weapon of terrible power. Whether the forest grew around it as a safeguard or it was placed in the forest as a deterrent, none can say. But the weapon is here, and so am I, its guardian. The weapon was meant to be lost and forgotten, but I see how the world has changed beyond the bounds of my forest. If I could find a great warrior, someone truly worthy, perhaps they could be entrusted with the blade. Reach out and take the weapon, declare you are a great warrior.
I feel like both of these are bad ideas.
I mean, we have 64 fame right now, which might not be enough, but I feel pretty good about us being that we are a great warrior. Chet agrees. Declare you are a great warrior. Spirit scoffs. Oh, of course. You say you're a worthy and good hero. I guess I'll just take your word for it and hand over this powerful weapon.
Wait, seriously?
You must prove your worth. Complete the weapon's trials, and perhaps you will be deemed worthy. Perhaps. Now be gone! The wind picks up once more, engulfing you in fallen leaves. You clutch your ears to block the noise. When the roaring dies down, you find yourself once again at the edge of the forest. Questing mace.
Weathered, and still a viable hunk of metal.
Old weather is still a viable hunk of metal. Questing mace. Defeat 15 enemies during a single challenge to win this token. Okay. I didn't do that.
That's easy.
Perform a powerful strike that causes 2 damage when a single target activates. Done. We can do that.
So I wonder if you just like grabbed and pulled it like Sword of Stone style.
The sword, maybe.
Maybe.
Alright, that one's done. Let's reset. And change up the deck. For entering the deadly forest bearing the magical ring, we get that questing mace. Okay. Alright. Merchant's favor. Thank you for the bits! We're gonna do Merchant's favor. Forgotten Dreams, Elder's Gift still, and something I know we'll get fought on. Winding Trail. Now you back another magic ring, and this one can have a genie in it. Where is... Did I pass it? Where's questing this? Is it supplies? Can I start with it? Oh yeah, we're done then. This is already good. It's fine. Many people think I'm a waste of money. Like I said, original Aladdin had 2 genies. One was a genie in a ring the sorcerer gave Aladdin. It got him out of the cave and brought him to where the other genie was when the lamp was stolen. That's cool. I don't have enough fight here. I don't have enough fights here, really, but... Oh, well. Redo it later. We want caravan robbery. That's our main objective here. Did I put grifters? I didn't put grifters, did I? Blah, 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 blah. Let me make sure. We're gonna go down this road again. Right, because I have the Forest Guardians ring. I don't need that now. I need Virtuous Companion. Okay. Merchant's favor. I will go ahead and take the Mask of Holy Fortunes. Why not? Imperial armor, lame. Not what I wanted. Elder's gift. Awesome. Good. Now we have it. And we can wear the Imperial armor. Give us blessings. Priestess. Wear that. Next. Go to Rumstock. There's Goblin Town. Let's get money. This one, because buy some food. I already got what I wanted. I don't have enough fame. Darn. Hey look, now I have enough fame. Woo! Grandson. Winding Trail. No, that's fine. Fortunately, not a lot of enemies here. I'll have to pack more encounters when we want to finish questing these. Questing mace, a simple weapon with a mighty feat.
Oh, you don't have I'm more than happy to hit you anytime.
That's cool. Yeah. The downward hit. Give me your stuff. Because Ring of the Feast.
Try not to be too greedy. There is much to be gained, but gluttony gets us nowhere.
And sure, face mask. Another general store. I need money. Oh, wrong one. I wanted to press over twice, but it didn't click. That's fine. No big deal. Alright. Caravan has to be here somewhere. Hopefully we can get it. Here it is.
Fortunately, this caravan is bound with spells that allow us to travel without arousing the attention of such as these.
Alright, there's the map. Grifter's Companion, right. There's our treasure map. Amidst the chaos, you find the wagon that Merrick had described. As the cartographer attempts to temper the horses, you sneak aboard and rife through its papers and parchments. Tucked under a bottle of ale and a glittering silver ornament, you find it. The map of the Great Sands. We'll just leave. Check your spoils before continuing on your journey. Find Merrick waiting where you left him. His eyes grow wide at the sight of the map, and with a flourish, it disappears beneath his cloak. Tell no one of this, he says with a smile. Meet me at the edge of the sands in 3 nights' time. To find the lamp! Wait. now I'm getting the... See, there makes me think of, like Aladdin, more like Aladdin. So get it. I should have fought. Should have fought for the questing mace. So he's just running this really fast. My bad. Yeah, I could have got the questing one done too, though. Oh well. It's not a bad, Challenge failed. But, important thing, for raiding the caravans. There's Desert Trek. Alright. Now let's run this. There's Desert Trek. And then we have Forgotten Dreams to go get Desert Trek again if it's not at the last. Okay, I want Elder's Gift. I still want all of the rest of the stuff. I don't need Winding Trail. Well, I can get stuff from Winding Trail. Sure, I don't mind beating up some thieves for stuff in Winding Trail. Okay. Equipment. I want Lionheart. We're gonna want that. I'm gonna be dual wielding, so I don't need a shield. I don't need the Bounty Hunter's helmet. The Imperial armor's good. I could take Empire's Burden. No, because I'm gonna have not the shield. I'm gonna have Lionheart. Mind beam on precision. Fire damage. Don't need you. Ring of concentration, sure. And ring of defense. Plus defense will be nice. Ruby ring wouldn't be bad either. Don't know what this does, but we'll give it a try. I don't need Ring of the Feast. Ruby ring, because it gives us extra life if we have a blessing. Guess what? We're gonna have blessings. Well, more blessings than curses, and we're not gonna have curses. Ooh, or Tiger Eye. Nah. We'll take the 10 max life. Okay. I still have questing mace. All the rest of this jazz. Make sure we're ready. Alright, let's do this. Going over time, we're gonna do this now. I don't know, are you questing mace? Questing... for the questing maze, a questing mace. Maze is marvelous, mystical, magical mace. Say that 5 times.
That.
Merchant's Favor. Let's see. Mask of Holy Fortunes is tempting. Ruby Ring, because that would give me more. I'm not going to have a one-handed weapon equipped. I just want it for the one less shuffle. Well, give me Imperial Armor. For the less shuffle. Hey, Mask of Holy Fortunes! I got it anyway. Winding Trail. Oh, that's 6 down. For our questing mace. Was it 15? So I need 9 more? Pressed right trigger game on. Give me your stuff. Ring of Concentration. Chance card, gamble, shuffle most slowly. Hey! I like that. Give me that.
Take this moment to breathe, to think, to concentrate. Magic will only enhance what is already there. You have proven yourself worthy.
This is the shadow. There's Desert Trek, so that unfortunately doesn't help us here. That's Captain Steel. Yep, and again, we still have RNG because we need Desert Trek last. We can try to Forgotten Dreams it and see if it pops up. If it doesn't, well, rerun this again.
All the RNG.
Yep.
You are some bad people.
Yeah, I'm going to. We're gonna visit it just so Forgotten Dreams can trigger. Need to visit it for Forgotten Dreams to work with it? I think I do. I'm not sure. We can test that. I won't visit it and we'll see if it pops up. We've run it so many times, it's no big deal to run it again. I mean, this goes real fast. Sure, visit Gold Mountain. Deft Eye, Necromancer's Call, Fate's Path. By Lionheart, by Ring of Defense, by Food, I need money, the markets. High treason. Okay, here we go. Let's Let's see. Forgotten Dreams. Desert Trek. Double Desert Trek. So you don't have to visit it. It just can't be on the board. Funny how that's there now. Right there. Where it got placed. Okay. We're gonna buy food. Alright. Questing mace, we have Imperial Armor, Mask of Holy Fortunes, and Ring of Concentration. And the Ring of Defense. So we have quite a bit of defense. You are Elder's Gift. We already got the Platinum. Alright, Grey Traveler. Now we have to do this correctly. Trade for an Angel Feather. Success.
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
Give him the vial. Okay, now I need to know how this works. Desert Trek.
Everything is easier with a map that you can trust. Of course, that's the core of the question, isn't it?
Merrick relaxes back one of two camels resting under a grove of palms. A dry heat blows from the west. Come aboard and lead the way, he says, tossing you the map. Sorry for taking it before, but you really can't be too trusting of people these days. There's your map. Card cannot be described. You take a moment to consult the map you discovered while raiding caravans. It traces the merchants' routes that crisscross the desert lands skirting the nation. Desert crossing. There we go. Now there's a bunch of desert. Oh wow, it fills up the map. That's not what I was. That's not what I read before. So maybe that was changed. So that's cool. The deserts hide many forgotten paths, but only the most prepared or most desperate risk trying to find them. So now there's just a bunch of desert crossings. But now that we have desert crossing, we can go to Imperial Justice, which is the end. We gave the Grey Traveler the potion, so... Okay, cool. So that all worked out. Alright, so now we take Desert Crossing.
Another step into the emptiness. At least one hopes. Keep
Follow
on
the-
walking through.
Follow the
Make
vague
time
notes
while you may.
scrawled on your map.
You
your
see how
journey
the
to
game changes, how its pieces move around, sometimes under your control, and sometimes not.
So do we want to fail, or... Or is it okay to succeed?
We need this to work.
Not sure, but we're gonna win, since I can tell what the one bad one is. We'll see what happens. Find safe passages through the desert. Okay. Sure, we'll deal with this token later, like you said. Let's finish this. This is gonna be my grind though, because I can stack the deck so well in this one.
If you
And
use it, whatever.
it's my revenge in a way. Then we just fail the challenge easily. But it's like, oh, but I got all this other stuff.
Right.
So. Alright.
Can you
Imperial
hope
Justice.
to resolve things now.
You're spotted as you approach a remote but well-guarded Empire fort. A call to arms rises from the walls as twin ballistas stall your advance. Ow! You just eat 50% of your life.
Ow.
Because ballistas. Imperial soldiers block the path ahead. That's fine, I have Lionheart. sure it's equipped. Yes. That's why I brought that.
Very rude.
That's super rude. Muskets, Flannex, and Steel Knight. That may not give me 15. That's very disappointing for the token. That's lame.
That would be lame.
For the questing base. Well, there's 11 there. We're fine. Harris the Warden. Loyal to the Emperor and unforgiving in battle. Heavily armored, the knight can easily turn the tide of battle. And log potion. Ooh,
Remember this didn't survive. Let me just
hit him.
get over some
Awesome.
stuff.
Oh, I blocked again. That one will count. We died doing that. Hopefully it won't. Stop shooting me. Smash his face in. Will do. I'm being sloppy just because I know I have all this extra health. I mean, this is no problem. Take that because it's faster now. I'm using speed and strength.
Back to the fray.
Pressing mace. That's done. Add that token.
A reward well earned.
Eat it, devil. I agree. With birds already feed it, eat it, Lord Ablibidibidon. With birds already feasting on the greater part of the fort's garrison, you gain easy access to the fort and locate Estrella in her cell. Took your time, she says with a crooked smile. You briefly relate the difficulties that have beset your other companions as you exit the now deserted fort. Overheard the warden say that someone gave them information, told them right where I was going to be the day they ambushed me, Estrella says, pausing to relieve a fallen soldier of his weapon. It sounds like someone with a lot of clout went to a lot of trouble organizing all this. You're making some powerful enemies. Later that night, Theopolis appears from the darkness. Thank you, friend. With your help, I have at last gained my freedom. Perhaps one day I can return the favor.
There is much left to do, but we are beginning to.
For rescuing your companions, Little Devil, and Little one, Dwarven Haggler. Oh, he's holding his backpack. I thought he was holding a stick of dynamite, and I was like, "That's awesome," but it's not. It's just the part of the backpack. Although I like he has everything in his backpack. The Gambling Hansel card, and Return to Rumstock. Why? I'm sure there's a reason. For rescuing your companions, the Peeler.
That looks great.
That's cool. Dionysus Revenge and Ram Shield. Oh man, when either I block or I bash with it, I need it to do damage and just start shield bashing people.
It looks like a bash shield that would actually do damage.
I want it to do that. And
Some rum, I guess.
for saving Theopolis and your companions, because we saved him too, Mark of Damnation.
Yes,
Can opener required, for sure.
That looked like a can opener, for real.
And Peeler. bet it like ignores armor and stuff.
That's such a cool looking lance.
For defeating mini enemies with the questing mace, new questing mace. Yep, questing mace 2. I figured. Let's go. I'm in for the questing mace. And that one is done.
Nice.
Cool.
That took a while. But you know, you showed you didn't need that one card. You actually.
You do. You have to have it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Man.
No, I didn't teleport. I went and got it. That's what I've been doing for the past 2 hours.
Okay.
2.5 hours.
Man, crap.
Yep.
I was kind of hoping you're going to do it your way.
Can't. It teleports you to the Lord. What's his face? Every time we try. So.
That's cheap.
Yeah. You have to have Desert Trek. But.
Oh, at least we proved it, if nothing else.
Justice is still silver. That one's just making the math work. That's another one that's just kind of grindy.
The deer might help with that one a little bit.
And star, the moon, and the sun is last. Cool. We'll figure out what to do next time. But it's quite a bit past when I usually stream. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you all had a lot of fun with this, because despite all the ranting and stuff, I had a lot of fun, especially getting our revenge. So I hope it was as satisfying for all of you as it was for me, because that was great, and we can use and abuse that one to try to complete some challenges, because it's set up to where you can. We already unlocked a few things just going through it, because it's easy to stack the deck. But until tomorrow, for some more challenges, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.